The Cursed Village. A long time ago, in a small village called Zondu, people lived happily. They farmed the land, fished in the river, and helped one another. The village was blessed with fertile soil, and every harvest season they had plenty of food. The people believed their good fortune came from the gods, and so they always made sacrifices to show their gratitude. At the center of the village was an old wise chief named Odogu. He was a kind man who ruled with fairness, but as the years passed, Chief Odogu grew old and weak. When he died, his son Obika became the new chief. Unlike his father, Obika was greedy, selfish, and cared only about wealth. Obika believed that the gods didn't control the village's prosperity. He did. He stopped the sacrifices and told the people, "Why waste food on spirits we cannot see? We must keep everything for ourselves." The elders warned him, "Chief Obika, our ancestors always honored the gods. If we stop, they may turn against us." But Obika laughed. "Let the gods come and take the food themselves if they are real," he mocked. Not only did he stop the sacrifices, but he also became cruel. He forced the farmers to give him the best part of their harvest. He taxed the fishermen heavily and took the biggest fish for himself. The people suffered, but they feared him too much to resist. One evening, an old woman covered in rags came to the village. She walked slowly, using a crooked stick to support herself. She went to the palace and begged Obika, "My son, please give me some food. I am hungry." Obika frowned. "Go away, old woman. I don't give food to beggars." The woman smiled sadly. "Chief, you have taken more than you need. Be careful, for the gods are watching." Obika laughed. "Then let them strike me if they dare." The old woman sighed and turned to leave. As she walked out, she whispered, "Zondu shall remember this day." That night, the sky turned dark, and a strong wind blew through the village, and lightning flashed. Then came the worst part. The river dried up overnight. The next morning, the people woke up to find their water source gone. Panic spread. "The river is gone. How will we drink? How will we fish?" Obika tried to calm them. "Don't be foolish. The river will return soon." But it didn't. Days passed, and the land became dry. The crops withered, and the animals began to die. Hunger spread. The people remembered the old woman's words and whispered, "Was she a messenger of the gods?" Weeks later, the village was on the brink of starvation. Finally, the elders confronted Obika. "You brought this curse upon us. You must beg the gods for forgiveness." Obika was still stubborn. "I am your chief. I will not beg." That was the last straw. The villagers, tired and angry, stormed the palace. "Leave, Obika. You're not our chief anymore," they shouted. Obika tried to fight back, but he was outnumbered. They chased him out of the village and into the forest. The moment Obika was gone, something miraculous happened. Clouds gathered, rain poured down, and the river began to flow again. The land turned green once more. The people celebrated, knowing the gods had forgiven them. From that day on, Zondu never had a greedy chief again. Every new leader remembered the story of Obika and made sure to honor the gods. The people learned that greed and arrogance could bring destruction, but humility and respect could restore balance. And as for Obika, he was never seen again. Some say he was swallowed by the forest. Others believe he became a wandering beggar, forever searching for the food he once hoarded. But one thing was certain: Zondu would never forget the day their village was cursed.